Rebuttal Entertainment. The first thing you should be doing if you're watching this video, if you're listening to the video, double tap the screen, hit the like button. So see that button, that subscribe button, it don't hurt nothing. Subscribe to the best boxing podcast on YouTube. Facts over feelings, opinion based. That's all podcast is, you people. It's just opinion based, you know? Your opinion, my opinion, it's just opinion, man. So don't go overboard. You know, we're going to have a good show today. Who's ducking who? A lot going on in boxing. Boots in this week. He fighting Lima. Do you care? Do it matter? Or what's going on with Boots Ennis? And that's going on. I know that it's a lot of Bud Crawford and his team always talking about Jerron Boots Ennis lately. You know, and his fans, all they've been doing is talking about Jerron Boots Ennis. I just want to know why. We're going to have this discussion today. I want to know why. Are they scared of Boots? Is he ducking Boots? I mean, what's the problem? Will Boots be the best fighter on the resume? We're just going to sit here, talk about it. Tony K in the building. Lorenzo is in the building. So this is what we're going to talk about today. What Boots need to do to perhaps get the Bud Crawford fight. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. But would Boots Ennis be the best fighter on Bud Crawford's resume? Because we can say Canelo was done. You know, we can always say Canelo was done. You know, he was done. And you know. But you know, I've just been hearing a lot of talk about it, so I want to talk about it. If they was to fight, who would you put your money on? No, it would be the first slick, athletic, black, puncher, boxer, skillful fighter Bud Crawford fought. Facts over feelings. Facts over feelings. He will be the first skilled fighter Bud Crawford fought. Skilled black fighter, switch hitter, quick, you know, can do everything inside the ring. But he's not proven. People will say, well, Lou, Boots Ennis not even proven, man. Why are you saying that? Okay. Name somebody else Terrence Crawford fought just like Boots Ennis or like him. Fight the same way. And I would say I will sit here and wait. Y'all in here, double tap the screen. Let me know you up in here. Salute. Come on up in here. Let me know you up in here. But yeah, I would like to know. Tell me. Don't bull crap. You know. Tell me what you think. I'm just sitting here thinking. I went over his resume plenty of times. I can't name nobody. It's the Crawford fans and Bud and Bomac talking themselves out of the Boots fight because they really don't want to. They really don't want it. If put this as a train of thought right here. Do you remember when Bomac said Keith Thurman would give Bud more problems than Earl Spence Jr.? And he told him why. Facts. Timestamp, Tony. Facts. So, what's the difference between Keith Thurman fighting style and Boots Ennis fighting style? I'm just talking. What's the difference between Keith Thurman fighting style and Boots Ennis fighting style? If Bomac said Keith Thurman would give Bud problems, why wouldn't Boots Ennis? And I don't have no horse in the race because you know my favorite. If you know me, My favorite fighter fight the end of this month, Keith Thurman. But we just doing this for argument purposes. Cause I've been hearing lately. I don't know about you guys. I've been hearing them say Boots in his name a lot, and he hasn't even been saying nothing about them. They've been bringing Boots ain't this, Boots ain't that, Bob Boots. Is it really true what they saying? Even though Boots really haven't proven himself like Bud has, Thurman has, or the rest of these fighters has. But we all agree styles make fights, right? Styles make fight, right, Tony K? You know, right, Lorenzo? Ergar? See, Ergar, have you thought about that? Have y'all been listening to the chatterbugs going on? They've been mentioning Boots' name, and Boots haven't even been saying nothing. Are they afraid of that fight? Are they afraid of that fight, Ergar? Y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, the subscribe button right there. It's right there, I think. That's where it's at. Double tap the screen. That's a fair question. That's a fair question. But only I, the Rebuttal Entertainment, bring these questions about. You know? Do I have to play it when Bomac said Keith Thurman gives Crawford more problems than Earl Spence Jr.? Right, right, you guys, right, Lorenzo, right? So why he don't say the same thing for Boots Ennis, whose style is just familiar with Keith Thurman? He just don't move as much as Keith, but he can. You know, he can if he want to. So it's just something to make you go, Would Boots put up a better fight than Canelo did? You know? Would Boots Ennis put up a better fight than Canelo? Ergar? You know? I'm asking. What do you guys think? Would he? I think he would. Everybody know he would. Canelo don't have nothing in the arsenal no more. He ain't had nothing in the arsenal since the Triple G2 or the Danny Jacobs fight. I think so. So I gotta bring Erk to the doc. I'm trying to educate some of these people, Erk, and the rest of you people. I'm trying to educate you guys. Because some of you guys got the fake narrative that the Crawford and Boots fight would be an easy fight for Crawford. And I 1,000% know it won't be. 1,000% know that's not true. You know? If styles make fight and Bud haven't fought nobody like that in a long time, how can it be true? Right? If styles make fights and Bud Crawford haven't fought nobody like that in a long time, you guys, how can it be true? 2 cents in the building. They're not on the same timeline. You know? And what's the timeline? What's the timeline? Maybe he's younger and would move more than... of course he's going to move more than Canelo. They're not on the same timeline. That's why Bud ain't going to fight him. Yes. Because if y'all listen like I do, I do this stuff, man. I listen. Lately, for the last 2 weeks, even after the Canelo fight, and people didn't even ask him about Boots Ennis. But, you know, they all bring Boots' name up. They all bring his name up. Bernie, and all the rest of them. Boots, Boots, Boots. And I'm like, wait a minute, why do they keep mentioning Boots Ennis? And ain't nobody even asked them no question about Boots Ennis. Huh, 2 cents? Why they keep mentioning Boots Ennis then? And y'all know how I feel about Boots Ennis. He's the undercard fighter to ask otherwise, to further notice. But yet they keep asking him, bringing his name up, saying he don't bring nothing to the table. He don't do this. He don't do that. Okay. Bud is going down to 160 to become undisputed. Boots looking for an opponent at 154. Exactly. I understand. Money talk, bull crap walk, right? Right? He about to headline next week. Yeah, no, he fight this week, right? Ain't it this week? And is that really a headliner? Who he fighting? Do you know? You had to Google the dude. Tell the truth, 2 cents. You had to Google the dude. Headline a card that don't nobody know. I know like 3 fighters on that card. CJ, what's up? Just because you headline a card, that don't mean you a headliner. Let me teach y'all something. Just because you headline a card, that don't mean you're really a headliner. No, it's not. 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 A guy, y'all put Boots Ennis on a pedestal. You guys put him on a pedestal. So he need to headline a pedestal fight. You know, Bud will probably be at 40 by the time he and Boots fight will be bad. You know, well, since you brought up money, rumor is, and they just said it, Bud won $100 million, zillion, trillion dollars to fight Dave Benavidez. Would you give it to him? No, I wouldn't. Does that mean just because you on a undercard, you really a headliner like Shakur? No, but Shakur had fought better quality competition than Boots Ennis. You know, Shakur fought like maybe 2. I give him 2 or 3 legit fighters. I can't name too many legit fighters Boots Ennis fought, man. I ain't gonna call Stadion as a legit joint. You know, I'm just saying. This is me. Opinion, don't kill me, you guys. Opinion based. I will put Mayweather against Luciano. That's called outpricing yourself. I hear you. You know, I hear you. Yeah. He don't want that. He don't want it. He don't want that Dave Benavidez trouble. But think about what I'm saying, you guys. It's facts over feelings. It really is. It really is. Who's really ducking who? Who's really ducking who? I challenge anybody in the audience right now. Anybody in the audience. Let's see how smart you guys are. Name me a fighter lately that Bud Crawford fought. Remind you of Boots Ennis style. Keith Thurman style. His own style. You know, name me one fighter that Bud Crawford fought that fight just like that. No, name it. I challenge anybody. You know, I'm just saying.
You can't handle the truth.
Pulling the Canelo strategy was smart of Bud, $100 million. But Bud didn't get $100 million. Oh, he's pulling the Canelo strategy to get $100 million from Dave Benavidez. I feel you. I hear you. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, 2 cents. They keep saying Boots. Boots not even mentioning them. It's the reason he want to remind his fans that he is not fighting Boots Ennis. It's the reason. It's the reason that he want to remind his fans that he's not fighting Boots Ennis. Styles make fights. That is actually a difficult fight for Bud. Even though I think Bud will probably win, We know he ain't, but it stops them from bringing it up. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Styles really make fights. I'm still waiting on you guys. I'm still waiting on you guys. Name somebody Bud Crawford fought on Bud Crawford's resume that have the same style as Boots Ennis, have the same style as maybe Floyd or Bud Crawford or Sweet Pea or Keith Thurman, Melody Taylor. Name somebody on Bud Crawford's resume who he fought just like that. John Parham in the building, my guy. What's going on, champ? So I'm saying this is because, like I just said, oh man, welcome to the Rolling Hats, John. Joaquin is on the Rolling Hats. I appreciate it, Joaquin. I appreciate it. Now we can get cheap old Urk, who's been on my channel for 4 years just to show me some kind of support, one day in life, then we'll be all right. Let me stop. Because his Philadelphia law, that's enough for getting on him. But I appreciate the Joaquin. Welcome to the Rolling Hats, champ. Now, maybe John and Joaquin can answer this. And it's just argument purposes. That's it. Double tap the screen. I'm waiting. Because, like I said before, 2 cents, Bud and them been mentioning this guy name for a long time. Like now, ain't nobody asked them about anything about Boots, and they still mentioning Boots. Styles make fights. Boots Ennis to give Bud Crawford hell. Bud might still beat Boots Ennis. Even though I'm hard on Boots more than Darren Collin. You know what I mean? No, I don't want to know. If it ain't about boxing, I don't want to know. Boots give him hell. I'm harder on Boots than Darren Collins. And look who pops up. Darren Collins. Oh, this guy won't even fight Fedor or Bachman, but wants to fight Bud. No, that's not true, Darren Collins. You guys, the Bud fans, been saying Boots' name for no reason at all. Boots ain't even been mentioning y'all. He ain't been mentioning Bud. And I'm trying to see why has Bud fans, Bud, Bomac, what's the other guy name? All the rest of them dudes keep saying, we ain't fighting Boots. Boots is this and Boots is that and all. But Boots haven't said nothing about it. If they trying to put in the fans' brain that Boots is easy work or Boots don't want to fight when they the one keeps saying it, And I challenge hardcore Darren Collins right now. I challenge anybody. Joaquin. I challenge all you dudes in here. I challenge you guys. Name somebody that fights like Boots Ennis, Keith Thurman, Floyd Mayweather. That kind of style. Pernell Whitaker, that kind of style. Bud Crawford, that kind of style. That Bud Crawford fought. Yeah, Boots said he wanted 54 smoke. But he would go up to 60 for that money. Thanks, my man Joaquin, again for becoming a member. It don't hurt nothing to support the channel, man. It do not hurt nothing to support the channel. Yeah, I mean, they going out the vacant belt and all that. I understand all of that stuff. But if Bud Crawford and Boots Ennis meet in the ring, Darren Collins, it will be a hard fight for Bud Crawford. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I don't care about none of that other stuff. I don't care if Boots go for the flippity-flop ring belt, the ring magazine. That's what that belt is, a magazine. I don't care if Boots going for the magazine belt. I ain't talking about none of that crap. I'm just sitting here wondering why they keep mentioning this dude's name. And that's it. Can anybody explain it to me? I usually catch the show at work, but I'm off tonight. Oh man, well, I can't say he off tonight. Okay, I appreciate it, champ. But Boots fight this week or next week, one of them. Um, Bud Darren Collins, they say he won 100 million to fight Dave Benavidez. That's what they saying. Um, there's a lot of rumor mills going on. If y'all haven't heard a good interview, go listen to Keith Thurman interview on the Porterway podcast. I'm gonna play some of that this week. My man Nike's in the building. Join members only. If you don't want to come on my show, you need to go hit that. Go on the daggone description and join members only. Nike. It don't charge nothing. Or he fight this week. He fight Lima, and don't nobody even care. Don't but 2 Cents. She the only one care about Boots and the fighting this week. But she the only one care.
You can't handle the truth.
You know what? People who chase them email belts are really not even fighters, man. They're really not even fighters, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. They're really not even fighting. They keep taking the email belt, trying to find an easy route. But I blame you guys. I blame all of you guys on this show and inboxing all the fans for making that guy Jerron Boots Ennis bigger than what he is. Y'all say he was the next Roy Jones Jr. Ain't nobody the next Roy Jones Jr. Because to me, Roy Jones and Sugar Ray Leonard, I ain't even doing Muhammad Ali and them. Roy Jones and Sugar Ray Leonard is the GOAT. Roy Jones and Sugar Ray Leonard is the GOAT. And you can put Mayweather in there, but mine is Roy Jones and Sugar Ray Leonard and Mayweather. Frank, can Thurman beat Fedor? We'll see in 3 weeks. I don't know. The way he talking, Frank, he gonna chop him down. The way Keith Thurman is talking, he gonna chop him down. We're gonna see. Keith heavy-handed. He hit harder than Erson Lubin. So if Erson Lubin can put him down and Mendoza can put him down, Keith Thurman can put him down. Exactly. Roy Jones in his prime is the GOAT. But I don't know. I do not know what he can do. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. If Team Ennis don't demand the winner of Fedor Thurman and done with the completely, yeah, I mean he should have won it, or he should won Virgil Ortiz. He should won that, or he should won Virgil Ortiz, one or the other. After this fight, Boots Ennis get no more leeway. No more. Oh no, I'm going to fight this guy. I need to warm up some more. Nah, nigga, you say you the best. They say you the best. They say you the best out there. They say you like that. Show us. Show us your talent. Show us that you are the best. And I know right now, Boots is telling me to,
Watch your fucking mouth.
But nah, I don't care. I don't care. It's time. It's time for Boots to take them diapers off and get in there and show us. Because Bernie and them talking about him for a reason. Bo Mack is talking about him for a reason. They trying to make the fans think that the fight is not worthy. Lou, thank you. I believe they buying more time though. Watch how this plays out. Yeah. But it's just a shame, man. It's just a shame This fight, like y'all say, a lot of fights could have happened. This fight can happen. It still can happen. If Crawford got 3 more fights in him, 1 more can be Boots. You know, but Darren, you keep saying they want that vacant belt bad. Who they gonna fight for the vacant belt? Who they gonna fight for the vacant belt? If y'all in here, double tap the screen, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join members only. Thank Joaquin for joining members only. Abyss Baru. That's what they want to fight. So they're gonna go for a belt and be a champion again. So he can say here, 2 division email champion. Well, we'll see. If I'm still alive, I'm just gonna see. If Lima have a chance, I don't know. Hell nah, Joaquin. He ain't got a chance in hell. He ain't got a chance in hell. He don't have a chance in hell. Not one chance. Yeah, I know Bud dropped the belts. I know. Not 2 division email champ. He gonna be 2 division email champ. I don't care if that dude is a champion. You know, and none of them dudes win them belts from Bud and them, so they all. Well, ain't none of them win them belts from Jamel Charlo. That's who had the belts. So all of them was email champs to me. Even Bud, cause they ain't winning from Jamel either. Yeah, if y'all want to really be technical about it. How is email if you fight for? I'm just saying. I'm just playing 2 cents. Good God, y'all taking this so personal. Good God. Oh God, 2 cents.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh my God, I'm just playing 2 cents. I want to see who jump out there. That's all. You know, don't jump down my throat. Actually, Tony Harris did. No. Tony Harris lost to Jamel Charlo in the rematch. Actually, Jamel Charlo was the undisputed champion at 154. Actually, that's facts. Actually, good boy, good body, whatever. Actually, you talking about the past. When it was all said and done, he beat Castano, he beat Tony Harrison. So he was undisputed champion of the world, actually.
You can't handle the truth.
But only fighting for money, not glory. Yeah, he never fought. Yeah, the Canelo fight was for money. It wasn't for glory. Don't let them fool y'all. Do you see how this works? It's all smoke. Benjamin, what's going on, Benjamin? Nah, your mama is a certified LGBTQ. Yeah, your mama and your daddy, champ. You know what I mean? Well, but he didn't lose his belt to Canelo. If you know boxing, he moves up in weight to Canelo. You know, so Canelo don't fight at 54. Canelo fought at 68. That fight was at 68. So actually, he didn't lose his belt fighting. Canelo didn't win his belts anymore. You know, come on, bring it. Make sure you have the knowledge. When y'all say all this stuff, make sure you have the knowledge. Don't just be talking, Make sure you have the knowledge. Do you like football? Make sure you have the knowledge, man. Make sure you have the knowledge. Yes, he did. So what do that tells you? Didn't nobody beat him for them belts, right? Right. He got stripped. And all them dudes became champions. Email champions. You know, Mazamov and all the rest of them. Didn't nobody beat Jamel Charlo at 154 for them belts. So super chat, cash app is open. Subscribe to the channel right there. Double tap the screen if you ain't hit the like button. What do you guys think? Because Bud Crawford and them been talking about Boots lately. A lot. They've been talking about him a lot. Is they ducking him? Who's ducking who? You know? Who's ducking who? I understand all this stuff you guys are saying. You know, I understand all this stuff you guys are saying, but ain't none of y'all answer my question yet. I'm upset Bud only got 50 million while Steroid Tacos got 100 million. That's not true. I think Bud got 40 million, Canelo got 150. That's what happened. Bud got 40, Canelo got 150. Facts. 150. Because he was getting 100 million fighting Jake Paul. You know, he was going to get 100 million fighting Jake Paul. Boots is not a match for Canelo. Wouldn't you like to see if he not? I'm not saying he was, but wouldn't you like to see it, Kwame? Kwame, wouldn't you like to see it to find out yourself? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. What you put the mad faces for? Tell the truth, Kwame. Wouldn't you like to see for yourself? I know Derek Carter was said he'd be on this joint giving me all kinds of super chats with Canelo if Bud destroy him. Of course, there you go. You know, I don't care about what people say that it ain't gonna be a match and stuff like that, but we don't know. I think Bud is gonna fight Hosmer Silvers. Nobody wants to see that bullshit. He ain't getting no 100 million fighting him. That's for sure. He ain't getting 50 million fighting that bum. Addison in the building, yes. See, Addison even said yes. If y'all want to hear a good interview, go to the Porterway podcast. Keep One Time Thurman entertaining you as he always do, breaking down the fights, telling about everything they ask him. You know, shout out to Keith Thurman. Turkey's going to set that up. Yeah, if we do, it ain't gonna be Turkey going to get Sharice a big fight. Yeah, you know what he need to do? Let him rematch Carlos Adames. That's who he lost to. That's exactly who he lost to. Thurman and Crawford is what I want. Crawford, you know, yeah. If Thurman beat Fandor, you never know. You never know. It might just happen. It might just happen. what you getting mad for though, Frank? Adames can bang, yeah. That's now. If Bud Crawford go down to 160, that's the only fight I want to see him fight. Carlos Adames, because Lord don't fight the way he fight no more. Lord stand there in the pocket, but you never know. Lord might surprise you. Nah, Turkey ain't putting. Well, for Bud and Keith, he would. Thurman versus Spence after he whooped Fandor. Nah, I don't want to see nothing about Earl Spence Jr. I don't want to see nothing about Earl Spence Jr., man. Earl Spence Jr. is done. Bud and Thurman Fandor fighting at 160. Fuck the belts. Yeah. Yeah. Money talk, bullshit walk. You know that. That's Thurman motto. Ain't no money in Thurman versus Crawford. Oh, it's money in there. You can believe that. Thurman to talk. If it ain't Thurman to make money, the way he talk, he'll talk some money up in there. Spence will get seriously hurt. Spence done, man. He cared too much about them fake teeth he got in his mouth, man. If you hit him real hard and that mouthpiece come out, he's done. He gonna go be looking for, think he broke his teeth and all that stuff, man. Let Earl Spence stay where he at, man. Let Earl Spence stay retired, man. Nobody think about Earl Spence Jr. But what I'm saying is, I'm glad y'all in here. Answer the question. I'm just saying, Joaquin. Answer the question, y'all. Name me a fighter that Bud Crawford fought that fights like him, or fights like Bruce Ennis, fights like Keith Thurman, fights a little bit Mayweather. Y'all see what I'm saying? Fights like Islani Law, the old Islani Law, fights like Pernell Whitaker. So y'all know what type of fighter I'm talking about. Name them. I don't know why people think Thurman don't bring money. Thurman bring money to any fight, champ. Exactly. I knew a lady lost her fake tooth in a swimming pool. Yeah, man. You remember who was that? Who was that? Earl fighting, was it Ugas? When his mouth came out, he was Ugas almost knocked him out, knocked him down because he was looking for his mouthpiece, and he thought his teeth came out and all that bull crap. Man, he worried too much about them fake teeth, man. Somebody hit him real hard, he done, man. You know, I'm sorry, 2 cents. Your guy's done, man. But y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button. Come on up in here. I'm still waiting on your answer to feeling. Do I gotta put my Jeopardy clock on? Y'all ain't answering the question. Y'all ain't doing nothing, man. You know what I mean? Nuke bomb is coming. You know, y'all got to answer the question, man. What's going on? Why is Bo Mac and them and these guys keep talking about Boots Ennis when Boots Ennis is not talking about them? Do they really want that smoke? Yeah, Crawford never thought they'd move aside. Addison, they will not answer the damn question. They won't answer it. And I'm not putting degrading Bud. Bud a hell of a. Oh my God. Gil, did you really say Ricky Byrne? Oh my God. Booth might be on a UK tour. He might be. He might be. But if he want us to believe that he's the fighter 2 cents and them think he is, he can't be on no UK tour. Darren Carlos will kill that dude, man. Who they are talking about, Bud? His promoter said Boots is the next Bud. Like, what the fuck? No. But before then, they said Boots Ennis is the next Roy Jones Jr. And ain't nobody the next Roy Jones Jr. Let me explain. Not even Mayweather. I don't care what y'all say. Mayweather ain't the GOAT. Let me tell y'all something. If Roy, let's just play hypothetical. If Roy Jones Jr. go up to heavyweight and beat John Ruiz, and he just stopped boxing. I know he didn't, but let's say he just stopped boxing, right? He just stopped boxing right there. Is Roy Jones Jr. the GOAT? Is Roy Jones Jr. the GOAT? If Roy Jones stopped fighting after he won the heavyweight championship, is he the GOAT? You know? Cuckoo bro. Roy will definitely be up there. Roy, I'm telling you. By the way, peace, Lou. Addison, where you going, champ? Jason, what's up, Jason? How you doing, champ? Hey, look, y'all go in the description, man. Right there in the description. Join members only. I appreciate my man Joaquin for joining members only today, man. Subscribe to the channel. You're not a subscriber. Double tap the screen. You know, double tap the screen, man. Hit the like button. Let's do this. My nigga Mike Larry in the building. What's good, champ? What you think about Tower Inferno versus? You know who I'm going with. I'm going with one time, but I think it's going to be hard. You know, Keith Thurman, y'all don't know. Keith Thurman, my favorite fighter. But it's going to be a hard task to beat Sebastian Fedor, man. Fedor can fight, man. Fedor can fight. If, you know, to me, I go 55-45 Sebastian Fedor, because Thurman been out. But, you know, I'm rooting like hell for Keith Thurman. Roy was just too heavy. Should have retired after 160. No, he should have retired after heavyweight. Once he won the heavyweight championship, Roy Jones Jr. should have retired and stayed out of boxing. He would have been the GOAT. Roy always the GOAT down here in Florida. Yeah. You know, Mendoza KO'd. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mendoza KO'd him. Erickson Lubin knocked him down. So why Keith Thurman can't do it? Keith Thurman hit harder than both of them dudes. So now, because Thurman said on the interview, he said, he's sitting down on his punches now, and he's trying to knock people. He's trying to go back to one-time Thurman. So we're going to see what happened. You know, if he catch Fedor, maybe we can see. Maybe he'll get back to one-time Thurman. You know, you never know. Bruce versus Lima this weekend at the cleanest YMCA in Philadelphia. Let me ask y'all, if I go live to call that fight, are you guys going to support me? That's all I want to know. Because y'all ain't going to support, I'm not going live on that fight. I'm just letting y'all know now. Oh, man, I might call that fight, man. But he got to fight better competition, man. Boots got to do better, man. He got to do better. I got you. Okay. He got to do better, man. I am so tired of Boots and us, people putting him up there, but he ain't doing what he's supposed to do. If you want to act like the best, people think you the best, you got to fight somebody, at least somebody. You got to fight somebody. He at the best division in boxing right now. He's at the best division in boxing, 154. I should have 2,000 for you that night if Fedor wins. Oh, man. 12-leg parlay looking good. 3 NFL hit, Eagles, Chiefs, Commanders, Waldo, Vanilla, David, Allen, and Boots next up on my hit list. Lou, don't waste your time on that fight. What's the next week? That's fucked up, Darren. I told people I was going to start back calling fights if they support the channel, man. Super chat cash out. Darren said, don't waste my time. Oh, man. He's like, so where are you watching the fight? I'm in the house. I don't go nowhere watching no fights, man. I don't go nowhere watching the fight unless I'm at the fight. Remember, I'm normally at the fights, but, I ain't been going to the fights lately. I was thinking about there going to see the Face of Boxing. That's another story. I don't want to piss people off by saying that. I was going to see Tank Davis and Jake Paul. Boots versus Virgil Ortiz. That'd be a good fight. That's what I'm saying. He got to do something. You know what I mean? I'm going to look for a bar casino to get hit up. Yeah, and I might call the Keith Thurman fight, the whole card right here, 6-7 hours right here. So I'm just letting y'all know. I want everybody to come on. I might be at the Lubin Ortiz fight. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's 2 weeks from now, right? Addison say, I'm in Boston. Oh, you in Boston? Okay. Okay. So we got these fights coming up, man. You see that Lamont Rose now, he making himself little videos and all kinds of stuff now, man. He's boy, he is so mad he ain't get that payday, boy. I feel for the kid. I feel for him, man. It is what it is. Coach Calvin went off on all the dudes. He said, y'all keep saying all this stuff, man. Tank made everybody famous. I've been saying that, though. Coach Calvin said that today. He made all these fighters famous. But it is what it is, man. But I'm just looking for Lubin going to whoop Virgil. Do you think Lubin going to whoop Virgil Tay? That's going to be a good fight. Lubin can put him down because we know Virgil goes down. Lubin can put him down because we all know Virgil Ortiz can. Virgil been put down 2-3 times, but he get back up. But we all know Erickson Lubin. You hear Erickson Lubin? We all know that. Fight of the year candidate. Virgil dog. Yeah. Glass chin. I have 120 for you October 25th to call the fight. Get you some piece of fat, man. I ain't fat that much no more, Mike. I'm 24 pounds down, champ. 24 pounds down. He never been the same since that Charlo fight. Yeah. And Charlo hit him with that uppercut. You know, you're right about that. I'm just talking shit. Oh yeah, I'm just letting you know you got to get in that gym, champ. Got to get in that gym. Well, since you said that, we're gonna say we're gonna give our condolences to one of my friends I grew up with. He passed away. I know y'all heard his name. He been on the news for the last 3-4 days. Syracuse own Lawrence Moulton. Shout out to Sam. Rest in peace, my brother. You know, he was a good guy. He went Archbishop Carroll High School, then he went to Syracuse University. He lived right up the hill from me. We had fun growing up together, man. And it's sad. All I can say is rest in peace, Lawrence Moulton. You know, you did your thing, champ. If Lubin can take Jose Ramos shots, he can take Jose Ramos can't punch. Get out of here, man. I don't know what's up with Wilder. Wilder need to retire, champ. Whatever manager Lubin career did him wrong. He like 21 at that time. But you know, that's when I do not like Erskine Lubin. I'm telling y'all, that kid, you talking about Keith Thurman arrogant. That young nigga was arrogant. I mean, he was real arrogant, man. I mean, real arrogant. Man, Charlo put them paws in that dude, man. Oh my God. Oh man, yeah, he should have waited, man. He should have waited. Now, you know, when you think of Erskine Lubin, he was overconfident. Yeah, Addison, 1,000%. You know, he still do that talking though. He still do that talking. But Tay said Jose Ramos got punching power. Jose Ramos, come on, take it out of here, man. You know, he all right, but he ain't like that, you know. He ain't like that. Oh my goodness. Jose Ramos got 80%, man. Dude, he ain't not Lubin out. So how he got it? Stop it, man. My piano was on the presser in Texas for their upcoming fight. He said Lubin was real down to earth. He probably is. He probably is. 1,000% down to earth, man. But you know, I understand by having that you know, that confidence and all that stuff, man. But you know, stuff changed, man. Stuff changed. You know. But maybe we're gonna see. We're gonna see what he do with Virgil Ortiz. That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way. We got to see what he do with Virgil Ortiz and what happened. Because Lula got like 8 lives, man. 9 lives now. He got 8 lives. He got 8 lives. He got that's what I said. That's why I wanted Boots to fight. I wanted Boots to come from 47 to 54 and fight Erskine Lubin. That would have been a good fight for Boots instead of some damn Lima. Boots Ennis should have fought Erskine Lubin coming out of 47. You know, he should have fought him. Now, we got to see some bullcrap fight for him. And Eddie Hearn should stop it. Stop all this stuff, man. Stop saying this man is that man and that man. Lou want to see Hammer stressed out. Nah, man. I want to see the best fight the best, right? Y'all say they're the best. Y'all say they're the best. I just want to see the best fight the best, man. You know, and so that's who he should fight. That's who he should fight. That's who Boots Ennis should have fought. Or Jose Ramos. Then the 2 names I said Boots Ennis should have fought when he went to 54. Erskine Lubin or Jose Ramos. Then have been 2 good fights for Boots Ennis. And I think he would have beat both of them. You know, I like Jose Ramos. He just ain't got that killer instinct. He just ain't got that killer instinct. He let his father sell him out when he fought Erskine Lubin. You never let no man tell you you win in the fight. No, you go in there and make sure you win in the fight. Brandon Adams good, but Brandon Adams is not beating no none of them elite fighters. I don't think. You know, I don't think Brandon Adams beat none of them elite fighter. You know what I mean? But we're gonna see. He gonna have some more fights coming up. He gonna have some more fights coming up. We're gonna see what Brandon Adams look like, man. But and I don't think he's going to the upper tier. He at the lower tier right now. He at the lower tier. He's not on the upper tier fighters, man. No, so he's not on the Erskine Lubin, the Fendors, and all they do. You know what I mean? He's not on the most overhyped fighter in boxing mankind history, Xander Zayas. You know, Xander Zayas, one of the most overhyped fighters in boxing mankind history. What do you think about David Allen versus Ellerbeck or Guado's Manila versus Alice Barrera on Boots Car Heavyweight? You know what? Not too much, Mike. I ain't been paying none of them dudes no mind, man. I like David Allen, but that's about it. You know, I heard of him. I seen him fight once, but this Boots card is trash. You know, this Boots card is trash, y'all. I mean, 1,000% trash. Eddie Hearn got to do a better job of marketing Boots Ennis. If you're gonna make this guy, try to make this guy the headline, at least give him some people on the undercard. At least give him some people on the undercard. See, this is what I'm talking about. I like Virgil Ortiz. Oh, dog, Virgil Ortiz can fight. Virgil Ortiz showed you against Mardamov, he bringing that smoke. Virgil Ortiz, the only problem is he flat-footed in his head movement. You know, that's his problem. That's his problem. He has no head movement. His defense is trash. If Virgil Ortiz had any kind of defense, he'd be all right. But he's there to get hit. 2,500. You know, but he's there to get hit, man. Virgil Ortiz is there to get hit. But Virgil got that pop. He will put you down. I like that Guadalmanel versus Alessia Barrera on the Boots card. I think somebody gets knocked out. who get knocked out, Mike? Because I had to go back and watch some of the videotape on them dudes, man. You know. And that's what I said about people. That's what I said. I said this Boots Ennis card, most of these dudes are UK fighters that's on the undercard. Yeah, Virgil Ortiz is number one. His chin. Virgil Ortiz's chin, you know. He get put down too easy. He get put down too easy. But when you put him down, you need to put him out, because if you don't, he coming. If you don't, he coming to get you. And so you better put Virgil Ortiz down and out. If you don't, Virgil Ortiz coming back with that smoke. And Pac retired. Nah, Pac-Man about to fight Rolly Romero. A little Virgil fan said them knockdowns didn't.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh man, they say what? The knockdown didn't count. Oh yeah, right. What is it then? Bro, maybe on Guado it can go either way. It's a 50-55. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. But the card, man, like I said, don't too many people know them people on that Boots Ennis card, because most of them is matchroom, most of them is overseas. Eddie Hearn got to do a better job than putting better fights on the undercard. if you're gonna try to make Boots into the headliner and a star, at least put some names on there that people know to help promote Boots Ennis. Some names that other people want to see that might not want to see Boots Ennis, but they're gonna stay and watch the fight because of the undercard. You know, because I'm not going to call nothing but the Boots Ennis fight. I'm not calling none of that crap. I want to see Jamal Charlo against Bud. Jamal Charlo jab is too good for Bud. Bud ain't gonna fight Jamal. Even though Jamal flat-footed, Bud ain't got the reach. You know, the reach. Jamal got the jab. It'll be a good fight. I love to see it. I love to see it. You know. Sometimes, you know, Lou, remember I told you Rolly was getting that Pac-Man fight. Yeah, we're gonna see. If he do. You know, can Rolly beat him? It depends on how active Rolly is. Wouldn't be a good fight. It wouldn't be a good fight. Eddie always been trash when it comes to promoting American fighters. Yeah, it should have. It should have. But he went. Shallow went and got the big bucks. Shallow went and got the big bucks. You can say we can say the same thing for Bud Crawford. After the Marzamar fight, he should have fought somebody at 54. But he went and got the big bucks. You know? He went for the big bucks. He went for the big He went for the big buck, and then they start kissing turkey ass, and that's how everything done changed, man. You know, but I think they have a plan over there, Turkey and all them dudes, man. And I think these fighters is not gonna like the plan. I'm telling y'all. Once he stopped making all them fights that people wanted to see, what's going to be next? What's going to be next? What fight is Turkey going to be able to make that, you know, people want to see? Like I'm hearing they're going to try to make Better Biv and Bivol 3. Who in the hell want to see that? Who want to see Better Biv and Bivol 3? I didn't even want to see 2. But who want to see 3? Come on, man. They got to do better. After Better Biv is like 90,000 years old now. He's like 90,000, man. People don't want to see that crap no more. People don't want to see it no more. They said that about Bud beat him down. You know? All fighters ain't the same, man. Come on, you got to broaden your horizon, all dog. Bud Crawford can't beat everybody, champ. He pick and chooses his fights. You know, I know you don't want to hear it. I know you can't handle the truth, but he pick and chooses his fights, man. Carefully, strategically. You know, if you want to prove something to me, go fight Bill or Better Bill. Then I give him all the props in the world. Go fight Bill or Better Bill. Subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button, double tap the screen. Come on up in here. It's Fight Week, Boots in and fighting Lima. The Bud Crawford people keep talking about Boots. What else going on in boxing, man? They say Bud can beat Bivol. That's it. They say he can beat Jesus. They say he can beat Jesus. That's what they say. Prove it. You know, prove it. That's all I want them to do. David versus Better Bill and winner get Bivol. That's what we'd rather see. That's what we'd rather see. Jose Ramos? No, Jesus. Oh, yeah. That what they say, King Me. I'm telling you. You know, it's people on this channel say the man is God. So, hey, who am I? Who am I? And people on this channel who say that man is God, so here am I to say he's not. Oh man. Ty, what's up, man? Pac-Man is still a good fighter, but come on, man. Just admit the fight game is over, and you know that will never be the house boxing. Game is well over, especially so-called American boxing. I don't even know what you come in here talking about, Ty. No, he don't. Ty, I don't even know what the hell you come in here talking about, champ. Just hit the double tap the screen, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, go in the description and join members only. It's join members only, man. You know, come on up in here, tell me, is Bud Duck in boots because of the style matchup? Because that's all they've been talking about. Do he really want that boot smoke? Sports betting ruin sports. Yeah, I doubt it. You know, sports betting ain't ruin sports. Fighters ruin sports. People ruin sports because they ain't take it serious. Average 49er. You know, man, you got me crying. Booth had the best skill set in fight Crawford and beat him. He ducked Booth at 147 and 154. Hey, that what they say? King me, I'm with you. That's what they trying to say. That I'm with you. They saying he ducked Booth Ennis. And now they talking about him because they making up excuses because they don't want to fight him. They trying to lower his expectations, say he ain't nothing, he ain't want to fight and stuff like that. But let me tell you people something. Even though I think Bud will beat Boots, Bud Crawford will be the hardest. Boots Ennis will be the hardest fight Bud Crawford ever had. And if you think he won't, put it in the chat. Say no, he won't in the chat, and then you got to tell me why. Boots Ennis would be the hardest fight Bud Crawford ever had. Bud do pick and choose bums. Why don't he? His whole resume is full of bums except 4 fighters. What you talking about, champ? What you talking about? No, he won't, OG. Okay. Mr. Holmes, I knew you would come in and say that. How about hitting the like button for coming here talking that shit? Name me a fight that you want to see right now. Right now? Right now. A fight that I want to see right now. That I'm pressed to see. Anybody at 54 fight each other. You know, Dave Benavidez and Bivol. Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. Monster Inu versus Bam Rodriguez. Let me see. I still want to see Jamel Charlo versus Bud. Yep, that's a few. But them the fights, them the things I want to see. You know what I mean? Who on Boo's resume? No damn body. And that's what we're talking about now. And nobody on Boo's resume. Nobody. But that's not what we're talking about. We said that when we first came up in here. Boots ain't got nobody on his resume. But styles make fights. Right? You know, styles make fights. Y'all can't handle the truth, man. Y'all cannot handle the truth on this show, man.
You can't handle the truth.
No, I can't handle the truth. I asked you guys to name me. I asked you guys to name me one fighter on Bud Crawford resume who fights like Bruce Ennis, who fights like Keith Thurman, who fights like Terrence Crawford, who fights like Floyd, who fights like Mildred Taylor, Islani Law, old days. Name me one fighter that fights like them on Bud Crawford resume. That's all I ask. He's a dog, no doubt, but no one wants to get in there with him. Same as Bud, so the resume won't be pretty. Who you talking about, Careless? I don't know who you talking about. Who you talking about, champ? So that's all I want y'all to do. The clock is ticking too, man. Where my thing at? Come on, y'all got that. There you go. Come on. Okay, I'm waiting. Boots. Okay. Earl versus Thurman, Boots versus Ortiz, Tank versus Shakur, Devin versus Garcia, David versus Biff. I like to see. Mr. Holmes, Boots got to fight Jamel and Virgil. Shit, he got to fight them all to me, Mr. Holmes. Boots got to prove himself, man. Boots ain't did shit. Boots ain't did nothing. They made Boots Ennis what he is now because they thought he was a monster. But only time you can prove to us that you're a monster, only if you've been in the ring with monsters. And he haven't been in there with no monsters. You know, he hasn't been in the ring with no monsters. Boots Ennis haven't been in the ring with no monsters, none. So I'm gonna give him a pass on this Lima fight, even though Darren Collins don't want me to give him a pass. I'm gonna give him a pass on this Lima fight. What's up, Hannibal? But after that, he should want all the smoke. I don't want him going after no vacant belt or none of that stuff. Well, I like to see it. We can talk about it, but I like to see it. Sean Porter is not that. Sean Porter is a slugger, man. What is you talking about? Sean Porter just come forward and throw a bunch of punches, man. Sean Porter is not that type of fighter, champ. Mike Larry, everything good, man? Boots Nita Ortiz, Bachman, winner of Fundor Thurman. Yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%. That's the only way. That's the only way he gonna show us what type of fighter he is. These little gimmick shits he doing this week, I'm gonna call the fight because people want me to call it. But this little gimmick stuff, I don't want to see no more Lima, no more of that crap. I don't want to see no more of that stuff, man. But no, why y'all keep saying Sean Porter that type? When y'all ever seen Sean Porter fight like Boots Ennis or Keith Thurman or Floyd and stuff like that? I ain't never seen Sean Porter fight like that. What the hell y'all talking about? He's a good sparring partner. That's it. That's it. Sean Porter ain't like that. Sean Porter ain't never fought like that. Why you don't hold? Well, ain't need. See, there this nigga go again. Standard champ. What standard should I hold Tank, Hannibal? Here we go. But nobody mentioned nothing about Tank today, but you come on this channel. So everybody who's on this channel, y'all know who the Tank dick rider is, Hannibal. Ain't nobody in this chat today say anything about Tank Davis, but Hannibal. But so what do you want me to hold him at, Hannibal? Oh, this stuff has got to stop one day. One day. Tank, 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 Tank. Yet another pass. Lou, they stink. Don't believe the place fighters in rankings. Oh, I don't believe that ranking shit. Sean Porter said Boost was overrated. Then sparred him and changed his mind. Hey, and that's what I'm saying. You know, we won't know how good it is until he get in there with the best. You know, we won't know how good Bruce Ennis is until he get in there with the best. You know what I mean? So, um, you know, he say Lima is a gimmick. What the fuck is Paul? Paul is a $50 to $100 million fight. What is Lima? What is Lima? What is Lima? Hannibal, you need to get off Tank Dick, champ. I'm serious, man. You riding that nigga hard as shit, champ. Tiffima need to move to 147. Further, you need to fight somebody at 40. Shit. People who sparred Boots was never the same afterwards. Sports prediction. Make sure you catch my next drop on Floyd Mayweather's career. I hear you. Y'all double tap the screen that y'all just getting in here, man. Subscribe to the channel, the button right there. Join members only is in the description. You know, but you know, this stuff is crazy. This stuff is crazy, man. Y'all just gonna get over it, man. Let people live. Like I said in my short that I put up, man. Y'all talking about ain't nobody gonna think about Tank Davis 20, 10, 15 years from now. Hannibal is gonna dream about Tank until Tank pass away. Lord bid he don't. But Hannibal gonna think about that nigga for the next 30, 40 years. If only he would have fought Shakur. If only he would have fought Devin. If only he would have fought Tio. Oh, that nigga gonna be had beards and shit coming out his nose. Only if Tank would have fought Shakur. If only he would have fought Tio. Nigga, leave Tank Davis alone. Let him live his life. Let him live his life, champ. Can you let the man live his life? You can't make no other argument but Tank Davis. Use Tank Davis as an example. Dude, you in love with that kid, man. I keep telling you. You, D-Block, is in love with Javante Tank Davis. Nothing I can say about it, champ. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing I can say about it. Who your number one? Heavyweight boxer out there. Oh, man, when? First of all, American ain't got no heavyweight. And Usyk is number one. Usyk number one. He's a pound for pound number one. He's the best fighter in the world. Usyk. He's the best fighter in the world right now. Pound for pound and everything else. If I'm him, I don't need to fight no more. I go retire. If I'm him, I just go retire. Wild Dog Media is in the building. What's going on, champ? You know? Wild Dog Media. So, as my thumbnail saying, who's ducking who, you guys? Put it in the chat. Who's ducking who? Who's ducking who? All I hear is Bud Crawford people talking about Bruce Ennis. I don't hear Bruce Ennis people talking about Bud Crawford. Is it something they're trying to do? Is they trying to downgrade the Bruce Ennis fight? Is it because they don't want that fight? Is it because they might think that fight is going to be harder than what other people think it's going to be? That's why they keep moving Bruce out the way, like diminishing him. Is that what it is? Think about it. Bernie talking about him. They talking about him. Bruce ain't mentioned nothing about none of these niggas. But they keep mentioning Bruce Ennis. Exactly. I agree with Hannibal. And I said it earlier. Bruce Ennis is a tough out for Bud Crawford. In anyone. He's a tough out. Bud haven't fought. All right. Let me say this to you guys. Let me put it this way. I can play the video. Do y'all remember when Bo Mack said Earl Spence wasn't nothing? Keith Thurman would be a harder fight than Earl Spence Jr. because of the style, right? Bo Mack said that. Okay. Give me a style. Bud Crawford fought like Keith Thurman, like Bruce Ennis, Bivol, Mayweather, Lord, the old Lord. Y'all know what I'm saying. Give me a style like that Bud Crawford ever fought. That's like that. Give me a style. When had Bud Crawford in the last 10 fights fought a style like that? Jerron Boots Ennis is a hard out for Bud Crawford, y'all. I'm telling you, he might not fought nobody, but that style will be a hard out for him. You know what I mean? You know, it's crazy. Boots is a journeyman. I ain't no journeyman yet. We ain't gonna call him that yet. Nah, we not gonna call him that yet. No, Canelo wasn't a hard fight. Everybody know Canelo was done. I never picked Bud, so I picked Canelo. Let's just tell facts over feelings. Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. Everybody except you. You know.
You can't handle the truth.
Y'all need to time these dudes out coming here with that gay stuff, man. Y'all double tap the screen, man. Hit the like button. Come on, y'all. Let's talk. We having good conversation up in here. Booth versus anyone at 54 would be Joaquin. 1,000%. Thanks, Joaquin, again for joining members only today. I really appreciate it. D Block and Hannibal got matching traps. Yeah, they got matching tattoos on their neck. They both D Block. All he put up on Twitter is Tank Davis for the last 2 weeks. Did Tank Davis did he fight him? Did he fight them? I mean, golly, the shit give you a headache. It do. Big Dog Media say hit the like button. Yachty might surprise Benavidez. I think Yachty had the one great victory coming. He might. But he got to do it smooth will. He got to do it within the first 6 rounds. If Yachty don't get Dave Benavidez out there in the first 6 rounds, he done. He done. He has no chance after that. Because the muscles going to pull him down. They're going to start draining. And Benavidez going to start whooping on him. But I wouldn't be surprised if Yachty put him down. I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony Yard put Dave Benavidez down, but would he keep him down? He have to do it within the first 6 rounds or he's going to be in trouble. If he don't do it within the first 6 rounds, he's going to be in real trouble because Dave Benavidez keep coming. He don't stop. Y'all get tired. Y'all know it. Y'all get tired. Y'all want some merch? Go to streamlabs.com/rebuttal entertainment. It's in the description. I just like giving people their flowers while they're alive. Yeah, you're right. I don't have. That's what I just said, Mr. Holmes. That's why I say the first 6 rounds. If he don't, he in trouble. He in trouble. He already has a chance. Yeah, he got a chance. He got a first 5 or 6 round chance. Benavidez versus Apataya overrated. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. Hannibal, that dude overrated, champ. What have that man done to make you think he's like that? Y'all got knocked out by a UK level fighter. Benavidez about to finish him. Well, better be if he harder than anybody in boxing. So that's who knocked Yachty out. If it better be if. So, and I don't believe they about to make a 3. Muscle takes up a lot of exactly after 5, 6 rounds. He gonna be like that. He'll be huffing and puffing. They are making David the next Mexican big star. Canelo goes down. He can. See, one thing we know about Dave Benavidez fights every single body. He don't make up no excuses, changing promoters, doing anything. He gets out, he want to fight everybody. These other dudes, they want to be in your videos. they want to be on Twitter, be Twitter fingering and typing and all that shit. Oh, ain't nobody ducking that dude, Hannibal. You crazy, man. You got where the proof at? Where the proof? You talk about Dave Benavidez. You better watch your mouth, champ.
Watch your fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth.
You better watch it. Ain't nobody ducking no Dave and no Apatow, man. That dude overrated, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I'm gonna tell you who's ducking. I'm ducking, and y'all still ain't naming. I said it 15 times, Tony Lorenzo. These people in this chat still ain't named the fighter that on Bud Crawford resume. That's why I said Boots give Bud Crawford hell, even though he hasn't fought nobody. That style is bad. Bud ain't fought no style like that. Bud ain't fought no style like Boots Ennis. I don't think they want that smoke. I'm telling you, I don't think they want to fight Boots Ennis. Yeah, well, call anybody. See, you listen to that call out stuff because that's you. You listen to all that stupid stuff. Oh, I want to fight. He might do want to fight him though. He probably do want to fight him, but David just moved up. Let him beat up Yardy. Then let him beat up Bivol. Then you can fight him. Once he beat Yardy and once he beat Bivol, then you get your chance. Bud ain't done. Where the money at? Yeah, one thing, yeah. Wild Dog Media, 1,000%. But Bud ain't fighting for no 10 million no more. But you gotta give Bud his money. The word is Boots turned down Crawford fight. That was a long time ago, champ. That was a long time ago. Boots turned down a lot of shit. Lou, what about Raymond Ford? Man, that bum. Don't even mention that dude's name. Raymond Ford, the most overhyped fighter. Boy, don't get me started. Yeah. Oh, Bud ain't no new face of shit. Get out of here. Why y'all trying to make somebody something that he not? Bud ain't the face of shit. Get out of here. 80 million. He ain't even make 80 million this fight. Get the fuck out of here, man. Only time Bud get any attention is when he's fighting big name fighters. That's the only time he's gonna get some attention, man. He was the reason that card in Los Angeles didn't do nothing when he fought Marzamov. So ain't nobody give a fuck about that. Ain't nobody even know who Marzamov was. Come on, man. Facts over feelings. Facts over feelings. Bud is Bud. Stop trying to make him something he's not. He don't even want to be that for real. Y'all want him to be this. Y'all want him to be that. He trying to get these paydays. That's what he trying to do. Bud is the third face of Netflix. Bud ain't never fought on Netflix, have he? Besides the Canelo fight, right? Hannibal, all right, if you say so, man. Bud been a dark horse. Yeah, but we're going to see what's next. Is he going to fight these type of fighters that we want to see him fight? Or he just going to go keep strategically picking his fight? Strategically picking Amir Khan who been out of ring. Kell Brook who been done. Marzamov, ain't nobody know who the hell he was. You know what I mean? Canelo was done after the daggone Triple G2 fight. But nah, he going to keep picking his fighters strategically. You give him the Earl Spence fight because he beat Earl ass. He beat the living shit out of Earl Spence. I mean, Lord, that man beat Earl like he stole something. Earl ain't been back since. That man ain't been back since, man. But that's what this thing was about. That's what this show was about. Bud, that fight may pay more than he made in his whole career. Nah, that ain't happening unless he fight Dave Benavidez. If he don't fight Dave Benavidez or Bivol, he ain't getting up about 20. That's about it. Depends on who he fight. Spence might be second best. Spence is done. I got a funny feeling that Tank Paul fight We'll go off script. I feel some shit will go down. You never know. You never know. You never know. But let me tell y'all something, man. Once Tank fight Jake Paul, whatever happened. Tank gonna take a break, probably a year break or something like that. Then he'll come back. Tank ain't gonna retire. That money gonna be too good. You know, that money is just too good. You know, that money is too good. So, uh, Hannibal, I can't say stupidity no more with you, champ. The undercard, Alicia Baumgartner, yeah, Baumgartner, that's gonna be a hard fight for her. MMA, what's going on, champ? That's gonna be a hard fight for her. That girl, Alicia Baumgartner, fighting can fight. Lou, you see Haney throwing that ball for power. That shit ain't gonna work. Devin Haney gonna always be like this. Devin Haney. He can throw all that shit against the wall all he want. He gonna always have this. oh my God. Come on, man.
You can't handle the truth.
You mean pillow fisted? Hey, ain't this a pillow? and you better be careful, because I do think Devin still got Ryan Garcia syndrome, and if he do, what? Wild dog, what you talking about, champ? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Let me get Smooth Wheel of Ranch. I like Smooth Wheel. Let me get Smooth Wheel of Ranch. I'm just saying. I mean, it is what it is. Oh my God. oh man. I'm just saying, Joaquin, you know how it is, man. You know, Devin ain't throwing nothing but pillows, man. He could throw. Only way Devin gets some strength and some puncher power, he had to go train with Better Biv through the old ways, like blood sport. He got rapid fists up with honey and shit and put it in glass and like blood sport. And then he got popped them down. See, you can tell that snack is working because you can see it works with Bud. it works with Devin, but it can't get Devin no power. So it's in the genes. The weak shit is in his genes.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh man. I'm just saying, man. Haney and Shakur will be a good fellow fight. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. hey, Darren, I'm just saying, champ. it's the truth, man. Yeah, I mean, it's the truth. Shit. I'm just on here to tell the truth. Dev last KO and there, his shoulder out. Man, let me tell you, I'm telling you. Devin Haney might still like blood sport. Creed, what they call him? Debo. Cheebo. He gonna put honey on his fist and dip them in blueberry. oh my God. He win. Hey, I have no horse in this race. I don't care nothing about Blind, Norman Jr., or Devin Haney. I don't care. So there ain't gonna be no excuses. If he win, he win. Who cares? He gonna have still have Ryan Garcia syndrome. So Wilder has one last stand against Andy Ruiz. How do you see that going? Did they make it official or just talking? Andy Ruiz gonna knock him out. Wilder done. Wilder done. No, Van Damme is golden. You know that. You know that, man. I'm telling you, Devin need to get himself together, man. Because if Brian Norman hit that dude one time, he's going to be picking himself off the ground like he was with Ryan Garcia. And I don't want to see Devin like that no more. I don't, even though I joke around like that, man, Ryan broke that kid, man. He broke him, Joaquin. He broke him. Devin ain't going to be the same, man. That's why he ran the whole 12 rounds against Jose, what's it called? Ramirez. It's not good. I can't wait to see that fight. Dev ain't going to be able to run all night. Nah, Brian Norman going to cut the ring off, but they're not going to, if he run all night, see, this is the reason I think Devin is going to fight. He going to move, but he's going to fight. Because Turkey already told them, if he run, he done. No more fights. No more fight. They don't want to see that Jose Ramirez shit. That was from him and Shakur Stevenson. They do not want to see that shit. And if Devin get in there and get the running like he did against Jose Ramirez, they will never let him fight over there again. I'm telling you, straight up, facts. So he's going to have to engage to win that fight. He's going to have to engage. I give him credit for finishing on his feet. Yeah, you give him credit I give him credit for that too. No Tom and Jerry. They ain't playing like that, Mr. Holmes. You know that. And that's why Bill was saying, no, Turkey, no, we're gonna do it. Give us a chance. We're gonna show him we're gonna fight. If he fight like that again, he's done. Bill can get mad all he want and, holler and scream and...
Watch your fucking mouth.
Devin is done.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Effie was outboxing Bacoli bad like 7-3 and they made it a draw and saw, yeah. Haney gonna put who away? Man. Haney gonna put who away? With this? Come on, man. Y'all just be playing on this show. Y'all play too much. Y'all gotta stop playing on my channel. Haney gonna put who away? Please? Man, y'all don't stop that bullshit. Oh, see, I tell you,
Watch your fucking mouth.
They be tripping. Yeah, he can't smooth. He can't fight like that no more because they're not going to allow it. If he do, they will never give him the fight again, John. John, I'm telling you, if he fight like that, he'll never fight in Saudi Arabia again. So this time, he don't have to in and out, do a little bit of clutching and shit like that, Tay. You know what I mean? They gonna have to, he gonna have to be in there and, and grab like he used to. Get in, hold him, but that young dude, Brian Norman, that's a strong country bammer. They're gonna have to eat a lot of snack pellets to hold that young strong bammer. That's that young country shit. That's that young country stuff there, boy.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Norman, he has to, but it will be accumulating a punch. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, hit the like button. Double tap the screen. If y'all ain't hit it, man, get it up to 40 likes. Subscribe to the channel right there. Join members only is in the description. What happened to Loma? Loma retired. He ain't want that tank smoke. He said he done. Norman got more reach also. I thought it was almost even. I thought they were just about even. So I'm looking forward. I told you, Hannibal, I'm looking forward to that fight. I appreciate it, champ. I'm looking forward to that fight. I got you, champ. I'm looking forward to Devin Haney and Brian Norman. I think it's gonna be an interesting fight. You know, but the difference might be Devin Haney might still have Ryan Garcia syndrome. You know, and get flashbacks. You know, and Norman by KO, and it might be early. You know what I mean? I got 500 on Norman. Oh, I know that's right. Yeah. I hope in Billy versus Lopez rematch. Now, I time in Billy to fight somebody else, man. Norman and I see a lot of people saying Norman. Yeah. And I know a lot of you dudes are Devin Haney lovers. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop it. So y'all don't like Devin no more now that Ryan send him to the upper room? Y'all need to stop that stuff, man. Y'all need to stop. Y'all don't like Devin no more now. Is he chinny? Why y'all don't like Devin no more? Every time, cause it's a lot of Devin. Hey Tate, it's a lot of Devin Haney lovers in this channel. Now all of a sudden, I got Norman. I got Norman. All of them got Norman. That's a damn shame. They done gave up on Devin the Dream Haney. They done gave up on him. Devin having them rocky flashback when he training. If Norman K.O. Haney could he become face of by? Hell no. Go outside, Joaquin. Go outside. Ask ask 10 people. Ask 10 people who is Brian Norman. Ask 10 people, do they know who Brian Norman is? Go ahead, 10 people they Brian Norman. See, this is what I tell people to do for all these people they keep saying. Go ahead, 10 people. I feel like Devin will be responsible if he was to go, but say more experience, he's smarter. I think that's going to give him an overall edge. I give Norman a punch and chance though. Okay, I'll take that. Norman name too. Yeah, don't nobody know who he is but hardcore fans. Only us hardcores know who he is. The casuals don't know who the fuck Brian Norman is. They don't even know who Floyd Schofield is. They don't even know who Keyshawn Davis is. Really, he just was getting his name up there. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know. So just because Devin Haney fought the older fighters, that the much older fighters, that don't mean his levels above. He just fought old fighters with names. That's all. You don't think Brian Norman can beat Regis Prograde? You don't think Brian Norman can beat Jose Ramirez? You don't think? I'm asking you a question, Hannibal. You don't think Norman can beat them fighters? I bet on Norman for them fights. You know. Oh my God. Y'all just funny. Norman messed himself up, man, but you know, hopefully he'll redeem it by beating Devin Haney. Other than that, he messed it up. Other than that, he messed himself up. Norman should have took that Bruce Ennis fight. I don't give a fuck if they offered him $10. He should have took that Bruce Ennis fight. What better way could he have proved himself to the world by beating Bruce Ennis? Same way with Shakur Stevenson. You know, these niggas cry. Devin offered him $5.50. Shakur Stevenson should have took the fight. If you thought you was going to win, take the fight and call their bluff. I don't even know, Joaquin. I'm not watching no fucking Zolfa. I'm not watching that crap. I'm not even watching it, Joaquin. So if Layla was about 15 years younger and she fought Shield, What style would you give the Phantom to? Oh, Layla Ali whooped Clarissa ass. It whooped Clarissa ass. Layla walked Clarissa down. Clarissa can fight like a motherfucker. She's the best. But Layla will walk her down. Even if Norman loses to Haney, he's young. Yeah, yeah. Well, why Devin Haney ain't take that approach when he fought Ryan Garcia? He was young. He could have took the loss. Where is Norman from? Because I never heard of him. He's from Atlanta. Look, who the safest boxer in the right now? The safest boxer? It got to be between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. He said 50, he said 20 years younger, Hannibal. It got to be between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, right? Or maybe somebody else. You know what I mean? Well, I think he's talking about inside the ring. He's talking about inside the ring fighting. I ain't see Tank run like them motherfuckers. So, of course, you will say that. You look like Leonard Alabama. You know, he say Terrence Crawford. Yeah, there you go, Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, that's who the safest motherfucker out there.
Watch your fucking mouth.
That's who it is. To me, is Jack Catterall in the utmost knocked out Regis. Now it's looking like we was looking forward to seeing Andy Cruz and Muratalla, right? Muratalla might not want that fight. He might drop the belt. See, that's that sucker shit. That's that sucker shit. Fight. Y'all, because these people think Muratalla is like that. Fight Andy Cruz and let's see what happens, champ. Well, I mean, I don't understand. If Shakur would have called Devin bluff, like I said, I've been said it, call his bluff. But they don't mention that shit. Everything in here is going to be about a 5'5", 135 guy with some of these people. But these dudes ain't take nobody bluff. Muratalla, first of all, he get emailed the belt. Now he want to drop it because he don't want to fight Andy Cruz. I keep telling y'all gonna listen to me. These niggas ain't gonna want to fight Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz gonna be a tough out. Best if he work on his defense. If he work on his defense, Andy Cruz is gonna be a tough out for anybody. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. You know, and he get some confidence in his power. He gonna be a tough out. I'm telling y'all now. Cruz a boogeyman. Jake Paul a tank. Tank. Who you got winning? Thurman versus Fedor. I don't know. I want Keith Thurman to win because Keith Thurman is my favorite fighter. But for some reason, I think Fedor is going to win. But I'm rooting my ass off for Keith Thurman. You know, hopefully he wins. That's 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now, Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fedor. Then I hope he call out Bud. You know, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be a hell of a fight. If Keith Thurman win, he fight Jamel Charlo because they beefing. Oh, that's gonna be a good fight there. That's gonna be a real good fight there. You know, Hannibal, I'm about to take your ranch, chat. Because if you're not gonna talk sense, man, you need to go somewhere, man. I got time for you today. Cruz has been around for about 20 years. Oh man, so what you saying, champ? What you saying? Y'all don't forget tomorrow, if nigga cannot talk, me, HLD, Dub, right side. We're gonna have a good topic tomorrow. The best show on YouTube, nigga cannot talk. The Rebuttal Entertainment, HLD, and Dub right side. You know, we be going for it. Level out. I think Thurman too. Yeah. Oh, go listen. I'm gonna play it tomorrow on the show. Nigga, can I talk? Keith Thurman and on the Sean Porter podcast. On the Sean Porter podcast. It was y'all. How can you not like Keith Thurman? How can you not like Keith Thurman, Chad? Yep, he sure is, Big Chief. I lost respect for Fandor when he called Spence out after coming off that loss, but Fandor. Oh, okay, I got. Well, Spence jumped in the ring, didn't he? Shit, he jumped in the ring. T-Rex on. Let T-Rex on. Keith Thurman needed to tune up before he fought Manny Pacquiao. Everybody knew that. But Keith got that. You can't turn down $10 million. You know, Keith ain't turning down no money. $10, $12 million. You ain't turning that shit down. You know what I mean? You gone T.Y. Okay, Thurman with it, man. Keith Thurman still fire, man. I'm telling y'all. One thing Keith Thurman gonna do is talk his way into a fight. You know, he's ain't gonna put them paws on Fandor. We're gonna see. Hopefully he'll make it to the fight and don't get hurt. You know, hopefully he'll make it to the fight and don't get hurt, man. Why wouldn't you call EJ out? He was the biggest name in the division at the time. Yeah, somewhat. You're right. You know, but you know, a lot of these people stuck in their own same ways, man. You know what I mean? A lot of these people are stuck in their own ways, man. But you know, we'll see what happened. Don't jinx Keithy. Yeah. I'm I'm um EJ was coming off at loss. Keith Thurman was I don't even know who that is, champ. Bud was available. Bud picked his fight strategically. Bud picks his fight strategically. Hey, y'all just getting in here, double tap the screen if you ain't hit that like button. Double tap the screen, y'all. If you're new here, ain't subscribed to the Best Boston Podcast on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I think it's right there. Hit the subscribe button. I think it's right there. Go to description and join members only, man, and support the channel. I might call a fight, the Booth in the fight this weekend, depends on how I feel. Mel called EJ out too. Yeah, you did. Yeah, why is it crazy that Thurman had one loss? And we know Manny Pacquiao was on steroids. That's how he beat. I had Triple G winning the first fight. Or it could have been a draw, but I leaned towards Triple G. The second fight, Canelo beat him like he stole something. I don't care what nobody say. Canelo beat the shit out of Triple G that second fight. He kept saying, stay in the middle of the ring, fight Mexican style. Canelo fought Mexican style, and he beat the shit out of Triple G. You know, facts or
You
feelings.
can't handle the truth.
Thurman should have waited, but you ain't gonna wait. Somebody offer you 10 million, you got to fight for it. You got to fight for it, and that's what happened. And we know Manny was on that jungle juice. Manny Pacquiao was on that jungle juice. That's why they ain't had no VADA testing. They didn't have no VADA testing. Y'all know that, right? Join members only right here in the description, you guys. Go in the description and tap that link. It'll take you straight there. Man, it's still a problem. Man, Manny Pacquiao done, man. Benavidez on what? He on what? All right. If Dave Benavidez on anything, it's cocaine. It is not steroids. Believe that. You know, if he on anything, it's on cocaine. Man, I don't care who he work with. Bud worked with the biggest drug fuck. See, Boston Scholar, let me teach you something. Bud worked with the biggest fucking drug cheat in athletic history, Victor Conti. So don't tell us who David Benavidez worked with. Bud worked with the biggest drug cheat, got locked up, FBI, DEA, ZEFG. Everybody went looking for that nigga and locked him up. So we don't want to hear what David Benavidez on when Bud Crawford worked for Victor Conti and Snack. So we don't want to hear that bullshit you talking, champ. Benavidez definitely on that coat. He had them sharp edge in your eyes. He was on that coat. That's how he lost the belt. And Canelo picked it up. I didn't say he dirty. I'm just making the point. He said Memo is a bigger than. No, he not. No, he wasn't on. He wasn't on the FBI most wanted. He wasn't on the news or none of that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that shit. Don't want to hear it, champ. How the hell can a boxer come up from 108 pounds and 147 knocking people out? Backyard career was very suspicious. Exactly. That's why him and Mayweather never fought when they supposed to fight. Or I'm scared of needles when you got motherfucking tattoos on your arm. Manny Pacquiao was full of shit. Manny Pacquiao was full of shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know, Manny Pacquiao was. Yeah. Manny Pacquiao was, he was shooting that shit up in him, man. I don't even know who that is. See, that's the thing about Hannibal. I don't even know who that is. See, you niggas going all on people's channel. I don't even know who the fuck that is. You know what I mean? Yo, but Floyd did take an IV for the rehydrate. You think the shot the balls dropped Usyk with in the first fight was a clear low? I think it was a low blow. A little bit, just by this much. I think it was a low blow by this much, man. That much. You see what happened the second fight? Usyk said, okay, ain't gonna be no doubts this fight. He sent that nigga to the upper room. Oh, man. Okay, that's your opinion. Double tap the screen, hit the like button. If y'all ain't hit the like button, subscribe. We got a couple more minutes up in here, man. A lot of people thought it was clean. I thought it's whatever I say it is, man. Stop trying to correct people like you're a teacher, man. Come on, man. This boxing. Whatever I say it is. That's it is what it is. He showed them next time, didn't he? He went in there and showed him the last time. And that's all that matters. He put them paws on him. I think the boys got scared then. You know what I mean? I think the boys got scared then, man, After that, it was done. After that, it was done. I said the second fight, we getting it. Yeah. But that's what I think about it, man. Y'all just getting in here, double tap the screen. Come on, man. If y'all ain't hit the like button, I'm gonna give y'all to my Jeopardy music to go off and hit the like button, man. Hit the like button for me, y'all. Tap the screen, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. clock on there. Joaquin funny. Tank better not get beat by Jake Paul. It's an exhibition. Don't nobody lose, champ. To me, and if he lose, he lose. You know, Jake Paul can beat. He can beat me up for 60 million. You know. They follow some laws. Yeah, a lot of people lose, man. It's boxing. It is what it is, man. How you gonna tell a grown man he better not lose? Sonny Liston. My favorite boxer is Sonny Liston. I got a lot, but mine is Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard. That's mine. You know, back then, back then that was boxing was good. Boxing was boxers, man. Now these people, you know, they cry about anything. Shakur right now on Twitter crying about Tank Davis. Him and Hannibal was in the corner like this. Oh Tank, oh Tank, please fight me. Oh Tank, I need a payday. Tank, stop cherry picking. You ducking, ducking.
Watch your fucking mouth.
The niggas in the corner right now crying about Tank Davis. Great pick. Both the same fighter and Doc. No one, yeah. Roy Jones the real GOAT. I'm gonna keep saying to my understand. Roy Jones Jr. is the real GOAT. You know what I mean? Yeah, if he did, he did. Hey, if he retired me to go make that money, I go make it, champ. You know, all the GOAT. Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather. Them the GOATs. Them the GOATs right there, man. That's how you do it, man. And Sugar Ray is everybody GOAT. But I appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, man, Bud Crawford really wants to fight Boots Ennis. We don't know. Styles may fight. Bud ain't never fought that type of style. So maybe that's why they keep discrediting Boots Ennis, and maybe they fight him at 60. If not, hey, there's another fight that we just won't get, man. I appreciate you guys, the Rebuttal Entertainment. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, join members only. Tell a friend, it's in the description. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Nigga Can I Talk. Peace and blessings.